It's Yvonne Daniels again here from Black, Brown, and HBCU Bound. I am going to talk today in episode number 5 about some things that we can do, or parents can do, to help their students better prepare for college earlier. Right. I attended a wonderful event. I think I told you guys before in a prior episode by Girls Create, a wonderful nonprofit organization in my area that gave an event that was just it's just phenomenal. So many things that were involved in that day. I'm just going to read to you a little bit about who Yes Girls Create is. They're a nonprofit organization that work with youth mentorship, and they organize events and types of empowerment things for girls between the ages of 8 and 18 through creative collaborative experiences. They host monthly labs with girls who attend hands-on training and receive mentorship from adult women who have creative positions and impact in the community. I can tell you that although there were so many things to list here, my takeaway was this hat. Okay, I was fortunate enough to, although I was volunteering, I found myself in one of the sessions hosted by the creator of this cap. It's called a backless cap, a satin-lined backless cap. And the reason why I'm bringing it to you guys, because a lot of my audience wears locks or braids, and a lot of times the ladies can't fit, because of the hair, you can't fit all that hair underneath the cap, so we don't normally gravitate to wearing caps like this. But this backless cap to me was genius. She didn't pay me to do this. I saw someone wearing the cap at the event, and I didn't know that they were hosting one of the sessions. Turns out that they hosted one of the sessions, and every girl, there must have been 100 girls there, maybe 75 to 100 girls from ages 8 to 18. And they were all, aside from all the other events and sessions they had with in regards to financial empowerment and just so many, I can't name them all. This one was the best for me because the creator allowed me to use up all her letters and her designs. I was telling her about what we have and what we have going on here with Black, Brown, and HBCU Bound. And I did get her permission. I told her I wanted to tell you all about it because I just thought this was genius. And like I said, I just happened upon it by happenstance. I saw someone wearing a hat and I'm thinking, that would solve my problems. And I had no idea she was there or even presenting. So I do want to give her a shout out. Her name is Brittany, I guess it's Sade because it's Sade, and it's called the curl cap. So I'm just saying, and I didn't get paid for this. This is not a sponsorship. I just thought that it was genius. You can have a big old ponytail. You can have, all kinds of styles, big old afro, like ponytail afros like the girls wear. And I just thought it was great. And she also is instrumental in empowering young ladies. So she was just phenomenal. So that I tell you all of that to tell you that inspired today's content. I thought when I was there, just watching the sea of young ladies and girls from, like I said, ages 8 to 18, not to exclude the boys because they need programming as well. And I'm going to try to see how I can get involved in volunteering some of those organizations that work with them as well, because we do need to see, just like we need to see our young girls aspire to go to college, higher education, HBCUs. We need to do the same with regards to our young boys. This just happened to be exclusive to young girls today, or to girls today. But that inspired me to want to come on and talk to you guys about the importance of pouring into your students or your children early with regards to building their leadership skills, whether that be through social organizations or national organizations that do that, like the Girl Scouts, like Jack and Jill, all those programs that have have opportunities for young girls to sort of build up their resumes, so to speak. So keep that in mind. Why it matters, the importance of exposure to these types of events or these types of organizations helps students aim higher. It usually gives them role models that they can aspire to. It usually puts them in a position where they're being mentored and mentored properly if you choose the right organizations, and just keeps them involved. Involvement is key. You want the kids to be involved. And if you get them involved early, the chances are, to me, decreased of having them veer off to a more negative path, so to speak. So that's something that you you want to consider when you're preparing for college. It's not all academics. Academics are important, so I'm going to suggest programs like STEP. If you have that in your area, I know here where I live, they have STEP programs where they some of the colleges will host Saturday programs and different events throughout the year, helping students aspire to STEM fields. So there's all types of organizations. Like I said, there's Girl Scouts, Jack and Jill. I just don't want to sit and tell you where to go because there are different organizations, smaller ones, larger ones, national ones, and local ones. Just understand that you want to get or Boy Scouts. Remember, we're not excluding boys here. They're important too. We need to know that we need to work towards getting our kids involved, and academic readiness is important as well. So I would like to encourage you guys to have your kids join writing clubs, debate teams. All of these things will come in handy because this was not a thing, but more and more students are expected to be able to speak in front of a group, freely. And then you don't want your student to, the first time that they're ever trying to speak in front of a crowd or a group is to be in a school project because that'll be more difficult for them. So the earlier you get them started and have them jump into these different things to help develop them earlier, I believe will help a better outcome later, and it makes for a stronger college application. Believe it or not, the things that you do now, you instill in them now, makes for a stronger scholarship application and a college application, because colleges, like scholarships, they look for well-roundedness in students. They look for students who are able to not only achieve academically, but they also are looking for students who have outside interests that are positive and that can build to making them a more wholesome student, and in turn being someone who will add something to their campus. So it's not just about academics, it's about the whole person, the student as a whole. So keep that in mind. Also, you want to look at mentorship programs, like I said. Not that the parents may not be good role models. They might be doing great things, but it's also a great opportunity to have another adult or a person who's been, has a couple of years older than your student be able to maybe show them a different perspective, as long as that perspective is in line with what it is that the teachings of your family is, and is not adverse to that. I recommend mentorship programs, even if they have a healthy home life. Bringing them to events where they may meet role models or see other students who are doing positive things, student-led activities and initiatives. Community service is huge in terms of helping develop them into people who know that you're here to help. You have to be able to recognize that you should be willing to give to or contribute to an initiative that helps somebody who may need assistance. So in community service is huge, especially later on when you get to scholarships. Nobody wants to bestow your student with a wonderfully fulfilling academic scholarship that's going to help you financially if your student can't show that they have a record of community service where they're willing to pour of themselves and into other people without compensation. So keep that in mind. Visit schools early. Do college tours. I will always promote that because that's how my students would pique their interest to attend the schools that they did, was college tours, and not just one, multiple college tours. You can encourage college tours as early as you can, even if they have bigger siblings that are going. No reason why they can't tag along. You want to put the bug in them as early as possible. I am not going to be on long. I have some other things to take care of today, but I would encourage and challenge parents, educators, and other students to start planning now. If you are an educator, a parent, even a student, please, in the comments, if you know of any wonderful programs that you had the benefit of attending that you believed was instrumental in helping you strengthen who you are or make you a better candidate to the school that you may be in now, or to a scholarship opportunity that you were able to take advantage of because of something that you entered into as a young student, please leave them in the comments. We are here as a resource, as you know. We we aim to help others come behind who are coming behind us who may not know. So please don't be shy. Leave things in the comment, little tips or anything. And remember, tell a friend. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. Check the bell so that you know when we post updated content. Give us a thumbs up, please. We don't want any thumbs down. We like thumbs up. And also, please just subscribe. Tell your friends. Black, Brown, and HBCU Bound podcast, and we also have a Facebook group, Black, Brown, and HBCU Bound. So thanks for having me, and you'll see me again soon on another episode. Remember to look out for the episode where I interviewed the students at Howard University. It's not up yet because I'm a one-man team and my editing skills suck. So I'm working on it, but I'm gonna get better. So yeah, look to hear from us soon, and thank you. Have a wonderful day, and encourage those kids and get them involved early. Okay? All right. Take care. Bye-bye.